Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Again, my name's Dave. May the Schwartz be with you. And today we're doing a review, or I should say an update, of the FEICE Royal Oak Homage, and just kind of giving you my thoughts. It's been 3 months. I ordered this watch back on October the 7th, and so I wanted to allow some decent wrist time and then kind of give you my thoughts on how it's been so far. Real quick wristwatch check for my guys out there. This is my newest edition, one of my newest editions. I know I have a problem. This is the Bulova. I'm not sure how you say it. I'll find out. Well, that's fine. We're going to do a review on this one. But this is the Precisionist, and I got it on a black leather strap. It has a black dial, 262,000 hertz. So it does just a continuous sweep. Really beautiful movement, you know, and I'm really anxious to get this review online for you guys. So if you haven't yet, take a moment, subscribe down below, hit the bell for notifications so you'll know when that comes out. I do a watch video every Monday, as well as a few others just sprinkled throughout the week, but I'm always uploading new content. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Let's get into the update. Okay, guys, so, you know, I definitely want to just jump right into it and let you know the things that I do like, the things that I don't like about the FEICE Royal Oak Homage. This one in particular, again, I can't speak for all of them from FEICE because it can be watch to watch. You know, a different reviewer may have a different experience. But anyway, what I really like about this watch is it's still one of my favorites. The design, the feel, the bracelet, just the way it looks in lighting. Just an amazing watch for the price. Can't be beat. The crown has actually gotten better just with screwing it in and using it for manual winding, things like that. So the feel of the crown has improved quite a bit, and I really like it. The biggest con, and this is a big one, so the reason that I'm contemplating about possibly doing a return or seeing what the process is to swap this out for another one is because I had this on my watch winding box, which if you haven't seen, I have a review of that up here. It's still a great watch winding box. I really like it. Check that out. But I had this sitting in there on the times that I wasn't wearing it. And one day in particular, I take it off of the watch box. And when I go to set the date, I want to say there was a date change in the month or whatever. And when I went to update that, the movement had just stopped, which I was kind of like, okay, well, that means either the rotor wasn't spinning while it was on the watch, you know, on the little pillow in the watch box, or something else is up. So I ended up going to wind it. Nothing happens. I shake it. It starts to go through the movement. I'm like, okay. Just a real weird freak one-time thing. It worked fine after that. Okay, cool. Move fast forward a few weeks. And same thing. I put this in the watch box. A few days go by. And I take it off, go to put it on, and I'm looking because it stopped again. And then when I like move the rotor to get into the movement, get in here real quick, I had it tilted at like this kind of angle. And while I did that, the rotor was starting to slow down and eventually just came to a dead stop. Then I went to go manually wind it. Nothing happens. I go to shake the rotor. Nothing happens. Basically completely dead. And I had no reason, no idea why. Nothing had happened with this watch. I hadn't dropped it, hadn't even worn it for multiple days. In the box while it was on the winder, it was the second hand was moving. So, you know, I really don't understand what happened for me taking it off the winding pillow that it was on and just moving it into this one certain position, and then all of a sudden it just stopped. So that was a big issue for me. I left it on the table, you know, I just had left it on the counter, and I think I came back a few hours later and I was slowly like moving it just to kind of see what was up, and it would start ticking again. So I'm like, okay, so I was just, you know, winding it automatically using the rotor and then hand winding it, and it was working fine. So I don't know what's up with this watch, but I have a feeling it's going to happen again. And so in the meantime, I'm just going to just wear it as usual, as normal, put it on the watch box when I'm not wearing it. And if it happens a third time, yeah, I'll be sending it in or getting in touch with FEICE to see what the process is as far as getting a exchange or refund, return, whatever the case may be. But I do like this watch so much that I'm willing to give it another chance. I feel, you know, everyone deserves a second chance, right? So I'm willing to allow FEICE to, you know, correct the problem, see what the issue is. Now, I did have another follower on my channel, or viewer, I should say, and he had left a comment in the video about the Royal Oak, letting me know that his had just died within 24 hours. So buyer beware. This may be something that they're still ironing out details as far as with quality control, because again, it might be working fine. They ship it out, and then next thing you know, a day, 2 days, a week, month, whatever goes by, and then the movement just craps out. So something to keep in mind. This is also really good as far as why I prefer buying from Amazon, because the sellers a lot of times are going to take care of it, and if they don't, Amazon will step in. You have a 30-day exchange with Prime, so you can just ship it back and get a new one, or return it, get your money back. So that gives you great peace of mind. I know with AliExpress and a few other like eBay and stuff, you can probably buy these cheaper, but for the peace of mind, I'm going to go with Amazon. I recommend you do too, and I'm actually going to put the affiliate links down below. So if you're interested in this watch or buying it, any of the watches you've seen on my channel, I always put the link down below, and that helps me out because I don't have enough of a following yet to take advantage of advertising. So using my affiliate links really does help me out. So I appreciate it, guys. But do I still recommend the watch? Yeah, of course. It's amazing. This thing looks awesome. Again, the tapisserie effect is just done really well. The dimensions are great. And I actually have ordered a blue leather, it's like an alligator strap for this watch. And I feel like it's gonna really go good with this dial. And so I should have it in a week or two. And when that does come in, we'll be doing a video and update on that. And of course, I'll put links and all that stuff down in that video as well. So make sure you subscribe and get the notifications for when that comes out. Let's go ahead and take a look up close, because now I have my macro lens. So I want to see on this update kind of really how the quality and the finish is on this watch, and hopefully we won't be disappointed. So let's take a look. Let's just take a quick look at the finishing. Looks good. Applied indices look clean. And the printing here looks good. Sorry about trying to keep this thing as still as I can, guys. You know, looking at this thing up close, I really do appreciate the level of detail they've gone to on the FEICE. You know, they go from this brushed finish and then transition into the polish, and it's done so well. I know that here, again, the brushing looks really good. Let's take a look at the other side. You know, even the finishing in here, it's done pretty good. Obviously not going to be anything like the AP on that level, but for the price point, you know, a couple $100, I think it looks great. Okay, so just kind of summarizing, you know, final thoughts. Man, it's hard because, you know, there's been issues, so I can't just say, oh yeah, I get it, it's great, everything's gonna be awesome, just because that hasn't been the case with mine. You know, when you buy something new, whether it's a $200 watch, $50 watch, I mean, you just expect it to work. And so the fact that I've had these kind of weird freak incidents is something you just need to be aware of. And so I always want to be honest with you guys, and I'm not afraid to say like, hey, if a watch sucks, like, you know, whatever. But I think for the value, the feel, the look, the measurements, everything's spot on, the colors, the just the finishing, it's really hard to just say, don't get this, get something else. Just maybe be keeping a close eye on the movement. I actually have a time graph arriving here next week, and so I plan to put this on the time graph, different positions, and just test it out. It's coaxial. so I can kind of see like what's this watch actually doing before I decide whether to send it back or not. Well, anyways, thanks again for checking out my channel, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.